12 mm deep. Okay. So if you just observe the section of this connecting rod from this position to this position, it is a varying. So now you got a dimensions 30, 20 here, and here you got a dimensions 40 and 30. If you look over the section, it is a section of a I shape here. It is the section of the I shape. So you need to go for use of the loft option to model this I shape portion. Now if you look out the dimensions from center point of this hole to center point of this hole, there is about a circle, it is a 192. Now to get the position here exactly as well as exactly here, so it is 192 minus 60 minus 35. So approximately, so you are going to get how much? How much? 1, it is a 95, 192, okay. So approximately you are going to get 97 mm, okay. 97 mm, right? So this is the outer portion, is the 70 other, and really side the distance of it is a 35. Agree na? So from here to here it is how much? It is 60. So now here this is what? Section plane. So what I will do, we are going to add 5 mm here and 5 mm here. So to cover up the extruded portion to merge in this solid portion as well as this hollow cylinder portion. Now this is one plane. We got another plane. So actual distance here it is 192 minus 60 minus 35. As I said, you need some material insertion. Let us add 5 mm here. Let us add 5 mm here. Right. So now it is approximately, so 202 minus 95, it is 107. Okay. Now what are the sketches you need to place? 11 anta. Right? It is one portion. This is what a second portion. So now width remains same here. This is 20, as 30, 20. So here also 30, 20. But depth is going to make changes here. Now here it is a 40, 30. So here it is a 30, 20. To produce a sketch over here, so you may select here, it is what your right plane. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಅಂದರೆ ರೈಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ತೊಗೋಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಸಮ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಡ್ರಾ ಒನ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ at a distance of approximately 107 mm. Okay. So before that one, as I observed, better you fix this portion and this portion, right? So after completion of this one, you can go for modeling the eye section. Now let us see. So what is the distance? Center in the center is 190. So now let us start. So I'll select front plane, front, I'll go for extruded boss. So I'll draw one line here. Okay, then I'll go for adding one more line. So I'll draw one more line. So mention the dimension. It is how much? 192. Right. Now let us extend this one. Now let us draw a circle. It is 70. It is 50. Right? Now on this side, let us draw a circle of radius 60 mm. One more circle. How much? 36.5. So it is a 120. It is 36.5 into. If you observe the diagram here, so you got inclination line here. So what is the inclination line? It is of a 45 degree. With slope ಮೇಲೆ ಕಟ್ಟದ ನೋಡ್ರಲ್ಲ, observe ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, 45 degree. Let us extend it. Okay. Remove unwanted portion. Okay. So it is what? Mid plane. Distance is how much here? It is a 40. Okay. Right. Now, so let us go to select here front plane. Let us select geometric reference geometries. Take a plane. Now we can drag here so that it is available. Dragging. So instead of 60, I will go here 55 mm. I think it is a merged. Merge aaytala iga? Okay. Now let us take again same plane. Select this one. So let us go for approximately 100. Okay, 105 is sufficient, right? Save. You got it? Now let us take a sketch. So select this plane. So let us draw So take care of dimensions. It is how much? 20. Okay. Now let us hold control key. We'll go for adding relations. This one and this one are collinear. Similarly, this and this are collinear. Right. Next, this portion and this portion is a collinear, and this portion and this portion is a collinear. Right. So provide dimensions. This is to be 30. Right. So now this dimension is to be 5. Now this dimension is to be 20. As to be symmetry about the vertical line as well as horizontal line. Illondu mark kanatalla arrow mark. Idu red y axis, idu x axis. Okay. So you can check out the dimensions. Overall height is to be how much? It is to be 30 here. Okay. From here to here it is to be 40. Now this distance is to be 5. Now it is a perfect. Clear? Let us finish. Right? Now again you go to sketch. Now select this plane. Let us draw the same shape. So only thing is you need to check out the dimensions here. It is a 5 mm. This is to be 5 mm. Now this automatically comes 20. Now let us go to, this is how much? It is to be 30 Z. Now add relations. Hold down this line and this line. Make them as a collinear. Hold down this line and this line. Make it as a collinear. Okay, we got two sketches. Everyone got? Now let us go to futures. Go for lofted boss. Now select this entire sketch and here entire sketch. Now let us say OK. It's clear. Now they have provided some fillet here. So fillet at a radius of 25. R25 typical anteri. So illen ಮಾಡೋದು fillet ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಈಗ. So now let us go to fillet. Select this edge, this edge, this edge, this edge. Radius is how much? 25. So here it has gone some little change here because you got some gap here. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಆಯ್ತದು ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಆಡ್ whether you got minute is there ಹೌದಲ್ಲ, minute ಇದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬಿ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ 110 ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. Right. So now let us observe. ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನೆ ಆ್ಯಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ. ಸೊ ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಐಡಿಯಾ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನಿನ್ನೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದೆ ನಾನು, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಹೌದಾ, ನೀವು ಅದರ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ನಾವು, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ವಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಿ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯಿತಾ ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ರಾಡು? ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು let us go for placing the holes here. So use extruded cut. Let us select the top surface. Okay, now let us draw 2 holes, circles here. What is the diameter? Diameter is 8 mm, right? Actually it is a tap. ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಟ್ಯಾಪ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು. Now dimension from this center to this portion, it is a 45. It is a 45. So now they have specified the depth here. How much depth? It is to be 12 mm. ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾದರೂ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಯಿತಾ? ಏನಿಲ್ಲಲ್ಲ. ಶಾಲ್ ಐ ಗೋ ಫಾರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್? Now let us analyze the second component. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕಾಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಏನದಂದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ಕನೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ರಾಡದ್ದು ಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಅದ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದಿಷ್ಟು ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸು ತೊಗೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾವುದಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲದ ನೋಡಿ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದಿಸ್ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್. Let us take this thickness. So they have provided thickness as a 40 mm. I think you can take 40 mm here also. Let us take 30 mm. I think yesterday you got a same shape here. 30 ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಸೈಜ್ ಬಂದಿತ್ತು, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? So this is what a 30 mm. So 20 we took, but we not got a profile there. Okay, so after taking 30 we got a profile. It is 30 mm. Now dimensions are, it is 36.5 is inside. Okay, I think we made a mistake here. We took here, it is a 32.5. It is 36.5 ತಗೋಬೇಕಿದನ್ನು. ಹುಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತೊಗೊಂಡಿವಿ ನಿನ್ನೆ? ಹಾಂ. Now let us go to second part. So sketch. So we'll go for features, extruded. I will select front plane. I will draw circles. It is 120. This is what 36.2. Now let us take a line. And let us take one more line. So angle, it is 45. Okay, so let us extend, right, remove unwanted portion. What I'll do, I'll take line again. From this point I'll just draw one line. Angle of this line with respect to this one, it is to be 90. Correct, huh? Now I'll go to offset command. I'll take a distance here What is the distance? It is a 25. From this line, 25 and left, 25 and right. So distance as 25. Okay, I will select this line, I'll place one time here. Again I will go to offset, I will select this line, so I will place here. Okay. Again I will go for offset command, I will provide distance as a 30. I will select this vertical take. Okay. So now you carefully remove unwanted portion here. This is not required. These two lines not required. This is also not required. This portion is not required. So this portion is also not required. Now let us remove this portion. Let us remove this portion and remove this line. Right? So it is a mid plane. So thickness is how much it is? 40. So you need to make some fillet here. Whether they have provided fillet radius, it is a 10 here. 10 kodadalla. Let's go to fillet. Select this edge and this edge. Now radius is default 10. Let us accept. Okay. Now use the extrude cut. Select this surface. Let us draw a circle. Now dimension 9 mm, diameter. Distance from this to this, it is a 45. It is a 45. Okay. So finish. Let us go for complete. Right. Second part is also over. You see, this one is easier than the screw jack. So what parts remains here? 2 washers remains here. And one more, you need to make a bolt which is approximately of length 30 plus 12, nearly 45 mm bolt, 30 plus 12. Okay, so let us go for 40 mm. Okay. You just observe washer portion. Inside is how much here? Outside is 73, inside is 65. So 73, 65. So observe what is the thickness. It is a 40. Or so we can say it is crank and a washer. Next, you got one more component here, 50, 40. So we left some portion here. We need to trim out ಇಲ್ಲೇನು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಆಗ ನಾವು, ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್. ಸೊ 38. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್? ಏನದ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ನು? ಏನದ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸ್? ದ ಡಯಾಮೀಟರ್ 50, diameter, this one is 50, okay, this one is 40, right? So finish, it is 38. Okay, now you need to cut some portion here. Okay, so to cut the portion, so let us go to extruded cut. Now let us select this top, go to extruded cut. Now let us place line. Okay, so what is the angle? It is 5. Whether you got a taper or not? Yes. Now let us go to mirror. Okay, so we missed the select top plane, mirror, so feature to mirror, ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋದು? ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಯಾವ್ದು ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು? ಸೊ ನಾವು ಪ್ಲೇನು ರೈಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್, ಫ್ರಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಗೋ ಟು ಮಿರರ್, select this right plane, then select this cut feature, say what, right? This one is piston and washer. Okay. Next we'll go for connecting rod. Let us cut here. Okay, so I'll go for extruded cut. I'll select top plane, I'll go for extruded cut. Let us take a line. What is important? So here angle is important. Okay. Over. One more component, you need to make a M8 bolt. Okay. So let us take new part. Go to extruded boss. Let us select top plane. Go for hexagon. So now I'll go for inscribed or circumscribed. Let us see. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕಿದೆ ಡೈಮೆನ್ಷನ್ಸು 8 ಹೌದಾ. ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಫಿನಿಶ್. ವಾಟ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಥಿಕ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು? ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ 0.8D. ಓಕೆ. Right? Clear? Next we'll go for assembly here. We'll go for assembly. Okay? So file, new, assembly. So let us go for first base part. It is connecting rod. Next, insert component. We'll go for piston and washer. So use mate option. Select this and this. This is the concentric. Okay. Next. So let us select this one and this one. Okay. Right? Clear? Next. I think we made a mistake here. Let us see whether it is right or wrong. Okay. So we'll go for insertion of next component. It is what? A crank and washer. Let us place here. Use mate. This component and this component are concentric. Okay. Next. So I said it is a mistake here. Some mistake agide. Then you correct matter dimensions. Next. So mate this and this. Now they are parallel, coincident and parallel. Right? Next. Insert next one more component. It is what? A cap. Cap. Okay. So let us go for mate. This hole and this hole are concentric. Next. And this edge and this edge are connected. Okay. Everything is clear. Next, let us go for insertion of the bolt. So mate this surface with this one. Next, I'll accept it. I'll go to again mate. I'll select this surface with this one. Or similarly add one more time bolt here. So assembly is over. Next we'll go for drafting. So file, new, drawing. So let us change its sheet orientation. So it is A4 landscape. So display sheet format, I will remove it, save OK. So right click, so go to edit sheet format. So properties, so select first angle, apply first angle projection. Right. Next go for model view. Let us browse. Connecting rod assembly. I think this one. Okay. So let us place. It's a front view. It is clear. So now let us place its top view. Let us place its side view. Suppose if you want to make any changes, so come here, we'll go for scale. It is a 1:1. It is a bigger one, 1:2. Okay. Right, correct aida. So you can just where is that alignment, something we done operation previous. ಏನೊಂದು ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Okay. So now I want to draw sectional front view. ಹೌದಾ? Sectional front view ಅಂದರೆ let us draw first a section here. Select. Okay. Auto hatching. Right? Clear. So specify major dimensions wherever possible. You move on to annotation. $65 is there. Let us go for closer zoom. Okay. So we'll try to place bill of material, auto balloon, what is this one? Okay, it has provided all the parts here. Okay, provided all the parts. So, is there anybody done in diploma placing up the bill of material BOM? So, let us add material in assembly. I'll close this one. Okay. Connecting rod. So cap, I will go for material as nickel. For bolt, I will go for material as a plain carbon steel, and this one also plain carbon steel. Okay, so for connecting rod, I will go for a cast iron, cast alloy steel. And for piston end washer, I will go for brass, and crank end washer also I will go for a brass. Okay, now I updated materials. Let us save it. Save all. So close, file, drafting. Okay. So now here you can go for the BOM. Okay, bill of materials. So here you got a rod, it is one quantity, piston and washer one quantity, crank and washer one quantity, you got a cap, it is a one, bolt, you got a two. Correct now? Clear aita? So now with the help of note, place your rule number, name. Puli, Puli. Evasion, now let us convert this one into PDF. We added sala bartinanta no. Andar sala saku ledama. So now file, let us go to print. So here you go for Microsoft Print to PDF. Okay. Let us check whether it is there or not.